Jamie Headley in Michigan, you are up with Kyle.
All right. Hey, Kyle. Nice to see you. I am not an artist, but I was the VP of operations for art.com. I worked directly for Mark Getty, Getty Images and obviously Getty Museum. I worked with a ton of amazing
Can
artists.
you send him my apologies that I have used his stuff illegally, probably many times.
I didn't hear that.
I'd like to say
you are allowed to.
I'm very sorry.
Plausible deniability. I know nothing about it. But
this is taped and will be archived, so that's probably not smart of me.
It's been a while, but I got to work with amazing artists, and it was really interesting. I'm a big fan of art. Like I said, I have no creative talent there, but also seeing the commercialization of art. So watching an amazing print go from an original to limited signed copies to mass production to hey, now it's on a accessories thing in Walmart. And you want, like I said, I know a lot of artists, and I want them paid. I want them to get paid for their art.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, what's your feeling on is there a point, or is like, what, hey, whatever, just roll with it, or what do you feel about that?
I think that you need to create your own path. I don't like what they did with Andy Warhol and Basquiat's and Keith Haring's work over the last 2 years. I have a very strong opinion on that. I think it was unnecessary. They did commercialize it, and it's great, but I agree, like, it's just too commercialized. My approach is, and part of the reason that my career has taken time, my approach is very personal. And, if a big company wants to approach you and they want to pay you and they want to do collaboration, that's amazing. But like, you can't put your art in my opinion, I don't think you can put your art in TJ Maxx and then try to sell someone a canvas for $10,000. As far as, yeah, as so far, yeah, it's very interesting that it gets there, but it's also your personal integrity on like how you value your art and like how you value almost your thoughts. So I love Banksy. I think that he's hilarious. I think that everyone wants his art, but no one can get it. And I love that about it. Now, there are signed prints and stuff like that that I would love to do. I'm just not necessarily like I did it during COVID a lot, but I'm not necessarily there yet. I'm trying to take the step into, like a bunch more galleries than I'm in right now. And I need a bunch more PR and just more eyes on my art at this point. But I think the integrity of the artist is really the most important part of it. And as long as if the integrity of the artist is to be a commercial artist like that, that's fine. I just don't think the value throughout history will be the same as it would be if you're an artist like Banksy, or you're an artist like Warhol, or you're an artist like Haring, or, Murakami. Perfect example of someone who's pretty commercial with his art, but he does still hold his integrity with the companies that he works with. So I respect him for that a lot. But my vision would be more of a Banksy, Warhol, Haring, more exclusive, like more, just saying more with my art through each step of my life and how people can relate to it. So as far as the commercial stuff goes, there's, not much that I necessarily have to say about it in my personal career, because it just doesn't interest me as much as it interests other people. But I don't like what they did with Warhol, Basquiat's, and Keith Haring's work over the last 2 years. I think that it was almost disrespectful in a way.
So you don't want your art on like a koozie and a scarf and a cocktail napkin?
No.
But he does want it on a beer.
But I want it on beer. So see, you got to pick your collaborations.
That's different.
But that's one of a
Now-
kind. That's a one of a kind thing. That's
Yeah.
not. That's
Yeah,
not
no, it depends.
commercialized.
If, like,
Edition, yeah.
if Tiffany comes to you, right? Because Tiffany is a company where, you know, they sell things for how much you sell your art. That's a different story. If it makes sense commercially, then that's awesome. You have to go for it. But if you're only doing it to like sell 400,000 units in Walmart, I can't get behind that.
Love it.